There are horses in this world so rare that you may have never even heard of them. Some have fewer than 200 individuals left, while others were once declared extinct, only to make a miraculous return. From a horse with a shimmering, metallic-like coat to the last truly wild horse on Earth, each breed on this list is not just rare, but carries an incredible story of history, survival, and the fight to exist. If you love nature, wildlife, or simply want to uncover some of the rarest and most fascinating creatures on the planet, then this is a video you do not want to miss. Number 5. Akhal-Teke, the legendary golden horse of Turkmenistan, the living treasure of Central Asia. A horse so rare and breathtaking that only a select few in the world have ever seen it in person. The Akhal-Teke isn't just a purebred rarity, it's a living masterpiece. Its coat shimmers in the sunlight, reflecting light as if it were dipped in liquid gold or polished silver, creating a surreal, almost mythical appearance. The beauty of this horse is so otherworldly that some have even believed it was nothing more than a legend. Though around 6,600 Akhal-Tekes remain today, owning one is far from easy. The Turkmenistan government strictly controls breeding and exports, meaning purebred specimens outside the country are extremely rare. And even among them, not every Akhal-Teke meets the elite standard. Only those with the most flawless metallic sheen and purest bloodline are considered truly exceptional. While they aren't extinct, they are undoubtedly one of the rarest and most difficult horses to own. Beyond its mesmerizing beauty, the Akhal-Teke is built for endurance. It can run over 100 miles, 160 kilometers in a single day, outlasting nearly every other breed. Some specimens have sold for over $2 million, putting them in the same price range as a Rolls-Royce Phantom. When compared to the thoroughbred, the Akhal-Teke may not match its 55 miles per hour, 88 kilometers per hour sprint speed, but when it comes to stamina, it is leagues ahead. If the thoroughbred is a sprinter, then the Akhal-Teke is a marathon runner, designed to go the distance. Unlike the Frisian, known for its regal, long-flowing mane, the Akhal-Teke is sleek, streamlined, and built for speed. Quarter horses dominate short-distance races, but stretch the course, and the Akhal-Teke will leave them in the dust, thanks to its unparalleled endurance. The Akhal-Teke isn't just a horse, it's a living work of art, a rare and mysterious wonder of the equestrian world. But as extraordinary as it is, this breed isn't the rarest in the world. There exists a wild horse that was once declared completely extinct, only to be rediscovered in a shocking turn of events. And even more astonishing, it is the only truly wild horse left on Earth, never once domesticated by humans. Its reappearance shook the scientific world to its core. Number 4. Przewalski's horse, the living fossil of the horse world. The last truly wild horse on Earth, once declared extinct, this species made a miraculous return. The Przewalski's horse is unlike any other breed. It is the only truly wild horse left on the planet, never domesticated by humans. Thousands of years ago, these horses ruled the vast steppes of Asia, thriving in extreme conditions. But by the mid-20th century, they had nearly vanished from the wild. Scientists believed they were completely extinct in nature, with only a few surviving in zoos. However, thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, a small population was successfully reintroduced into the wild. Today, there are around 2,000 Przewalski's horses, mostly living in protected reserves in Mongolia, China, and Kazakhstan. However, this number is still dangerously low for long-term survival. Unlike mustangs or other so-called wild horses, Przewalski's horse was never a domestic breed that escaped captivity. It is a direct descendant of ancient, untamed horse genetics, completely untouched by human breeding. Physically, the Przewalski's horse is stocky and muscular, with short legs, a thick golden brown coat, and a distinctive upright mane that never grows long like domestic horses. It is smaller than modern horses, standing 4.3 to 4.8 feet, 52-58 inches at the shoulder, but incredibly resilient, built to endure harsh winters and survive on minimal food sources that most horses couldn't tolerate. When compared to the Mustang, Przewalski's horse is shorter, wilder, and cannot be ridden. While Mustangs are descended from domesticated horses that went feral, Przewalski's horse is a true relic of the past, a direct link to prehistoric times. Against the Akhal-Teke, it may not match its speed or endurance, but it outshines in survival instincts, thriving in extreme conditions where most horses wouldn't stand a chance. Przewalski's horse is more than just a rare breed. It is a living witness to evolution, a species once thought lost but miraculously revived. But is it the rarest horse in the world? Not quite. There is one breed even rarer, with fewer than 200 individuals left. A horse that carries the untamed spirit of ancient war horses. Number 3. Caspian horse, the forgotten treasure of Persia, the royal horse that was thought to be extinct. A small but mighty war horse that once symbolized the power of Persian kings. The Caspian horse isn't just a rare breed, it's a living piece of history that has survived for thousands of years. Once ridden by Persian emperors in battles and royal ceremonies, this remarkable horse suddenly disappeared from historical records for centuries. By the 20th century, it was widely believed to be completely extinct, until 1965, when an American researcher discovered a small population surviving in a remote region of Iran. Today, the Caspian remains one of the rarest horse breeds in the world, with only about 1,500 individuals left. Unlike large, imposing war horses like the Frisian or Andalusian, the Caspian is small and compact, standing only 3.7 feet, 44 inches at the shoulder. But don't let its size fool you. This is one of the fastest and most agile horse breeds ever known. Caspians possess an exceptional ability to jump over obstacles, rivaling even some of today's top sport horses. Compared to the Shetland pony, Caspians may be similar in size but are far more athletic and versatile. Not just a children's riding pony, but a true performance horse. Side by side with the Arabian horse, the Caspian matches its speed and strength, just in a more compact form, making it an ideal choice for young riders and those seeking an agile mount for rugged terrains. What truly makes the Caspian unique isn't just its rarity, but its historical and genetic value. It is considered one of the oldest ancestors of modern purebred horses, carrying the bloodline of the war horses that helped build the Persian Empire. A small, lightning-fast breed nearly lost to history, only to be rediscovered in a shocking twist. But is it the rarest horse on Earth? Not quite. There is still a breed even rarer, with fewer than 400 left, and it carries a tragic story of a vanishing North American legacy. Number 2. Newfoundland pony, Canada's forgotten legacy. A native breed disappearing in its own homeland, a true warrior of the frozen north, but now its fate hangs by a thread. For centuries, the Newfoundland pony was an essential part of life for the people of Canada. These sturdy little horses plowed fields, pulled carts, carried goods, and endured some of the harshest winters on Earth. But by the late 20th century, as modern machinery replaced traditional farm animals, the Newfoundland pony was slowly forgotten. Once numbering in the thousands, their population plummeted to fewer than 400 individuals worldwide. What makes the Newfoundland pony so special is its incredible resilience to extreme cold. Its thick winter coat allows it to survive brutal Canadian snowstorms, something very few horse breeds can endure. Beyond their physical toughness, they are also known for their gentle nature, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty to their owners. Qualities that made them invaluable companions to Newfoundland farmers for generations. Though small in stature, standing only 4 to 5 feet, 48 to 54 inches at the shoulder, the Newfoundland pony is shockingly strong, capable of pulling loads several times its own weight. Compared to the Przewalski's horse, the Newfoundland pony has long been domesticated, yet its population is even smaller. And unlike Przewalski's, it has no vast wilderness to repopulate. When compared to the Icelandic horse, another cold-adapted breed, the Newfoundland pony is smaller but far more docile, making it much easier to train and handle. But the most tragic part of the Newfoundland pony's story, its decline wasn't due to nature, it was caused by humans. Many of these ponies were either slaughtered for meat or simply abandoned, leading to a drastic population crash. Today, with fewer than 400 individuals remaining, efforts are being made to bring them back, but their future remains uncertain. The Newfoundland pony is not just a breed, it's a piece of Canada's cultural heritage, a relic of a time when horses were the backbone of survival. But is it the rarest horse in the world? Not quite. There is one breed even rarer than all the rest, with only 200 individuals left on Earth. A horse that still carries the wild blood of ancient war horses. Number 1. Soraya, the wild soul of Europe. The rarest wild horse on Earth. Fewer than 200 left. an ancient bloodline disappearing right before our eyes, yet the world barely knows it exists. Soraya isn't just a rare horse, it is the last surviving remnant of the wild horse herds that once dominated the Iberian Peninsula thousands of years ago. Unlike mustangs, which are feral descendants of domesticated horses, Soraya is a true relic of the past, barely touched by human influence. What's even more astonishing is that for centuries, no one even knew they still existed. These horses survived in the remote valleys of Portugal, hidden away to the point where many believed they had gone extinct. By the time scientists finally recognized their significance, their population had already dwindled to a critical low. Fewer than 200 individuals remain worldwide. So what makes Soraya the #1 rarest horse on this list? While Przewalski's horse is also a truly wild species, there are over 2,000 of them, making them 10 times more abundant than Soraya. The Newfoundland pony, though critically endangered, still has around 400 individuals, with ongoing conservation efforts offering some hope for recovery. Soraya, however, faces a far greater threat, not just from dwindling numbers, but from genetic dilution as they continue to interbreed with other horse breeds. Soraya has a strikingly unique appearance that sets it apart from modern horse breeds. It stands at only 4.7 feet, 56 inches at the shoulder, significantly smaller than a thoroughbred racehorse or a powerful Andalusian warhorse. Its ashen gray or dark brown coat, often marked with faint leg striping, is a telltale trait of its ancient ancestry. The most distinctive feature? Its mane and tail stand upright naturally, never flowing like those of domestic horses, giving it a primitive, untamed look, perfectly suited for survival in harsh conditions. When compared to mustangs, Soraya is even more ancient and has never been fully domesticated. If the mustang is the symbol of North American wildness, then Soraya is Europe's last standing warrior, a breed carrying the pure blood of its prehistoric ancestors. Akhal-Teke may be famous for its dazzling metallic coat, but Soraya, despite its understated appearance, holds an incomparable historical value. The sad reality is that Soraya is fading into obscurity. With no large-scale conservation programs in place, and with such low numbers, they don't receive the same attention as other wild horse breeds. Very few people have ever seen a Soraya in person. If nothing is done, this breed could disappear forever within just a few decades. Soraya isn't just another rare horse. It is a living relic of the past, carrying some of the purest wild horse genetics from Iberia. This is truly the rarest horse on Earth, a species that, unless protected immediately, may soon vanish into history, leaving us with nothing but stories of what once was.